Yeah. We like to give up-and-coming talent a break on this show, and today, well, it's no exception.
By day, Graham Murray from Wexford runs a takeaway business, but by night, he dreams of being a country music star. Before we speak with Graham and bassist Shane, this is a clip of Graham's latest video, I Don't Know Much.
I don't know much, I know something. It's what you do, not what you've done. Don't hang around thinking what is. It's in the past, it's said and done. People live and wish for better, a little more or a little less, better life, a little less hardship, most of all, more happiness.
And Graham joins us now along with his accompanying bass player Shane. And thank you both for coming in. That was obviously filmed in America. Either that or you're on the wrong side of the road.
It's filmed in Dublin, actually, so same thing as well, part of the movie, obviously.
The road scenes
the road scene was an American thing, but the part of us playing that was in the Mercantile, actually, here in Dublin, a couple of weeks ago.
So a mixture of home and away.
Well, yeah, it worked out though. We didn't really know how to do it. We spoke to a few people, and we didn't. Obviously, us being in Wexford, there was people up here that were able to do it, but they weren't as willing to travel down, so we kind of came up here and sorted out the venue for us.
You're following your dream, and if it wasn't for your girlfriend, none of this would have ever happened.
No, funnily enough, no, and even Beverly never thought that. Yeah, I wrote a song for Beverly a couple of years ago called Fly On By as a birthday present for her. To be honest, I had no better idea for a present for her.
And obviously, you didn't have any money in your pocket to buy her
something.
No,
well, to be honest with you, recording a song turned out a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be. But I wrote one song, and the guy that recorded it, Mick, I basically wrote one song, and I came to him with two, because I thought if I'm going to do one, I might as well do two songs. And it seemed a lot easier to write songs than I thought it was going to be. I'd never really tried to write songs before. I remember maybe 8 years ago, I was listening to a Robbie Williams song, and I was on the boat, and I was just messing around, changing it to a joke song, and that was the closest I ever got to writing a song. It was just because of Beverly, I wrote.
And you presented her with it, and she thought it was
yeah,
great.
where's my laptop?
Yeah, but you're still together now.
Oh, we are still together, yeah.
She obviously liked it.
Oh yeah, she loved it. We had a plan, unfortunately, that year. I had a band ready to play the song as well. I had the flu that year, so I had to pull out. So I had to give her the CDs. The plan was to have a live performance and give her the CD at the end. That never actually came out.
Big romantic. Do you come from a family that's steeped in country and western music?
Well, to a certain extent. My father, he loves Big Tom. He loves kind of Irish country music. My mother, she's from Northern Ireland. They're obviously big into country music there as well. So I suppose I grew up listening to it. And people always said, can you sing other songs? Do you do that on purpose? The truth is, I tried to sing a load of songs, Adele songs, Paolo Nutini songs, and they all come out the same way. So it's not really that I intentionally try and sing a certain way, it's just that's the way it is.
Well, you sound like a country music singer, and obviously the Americans think so as well, because you've got a record deal out of this.
Yeah, last year I spoke to a guy, Stephen Wrench. He's the president of a record label called Music and Film. And I asked him what did he think, and would he be interested in promoting it. And he loved it. The initial album that we had done, it was done with, I suppose, limited musicians, given the funds and stuff like that.
That's not a nice thing to say about Shane.
Well, bar Shane. Not limited quality, just limited amounts of musicians.
That's all right then. Go on.
And he said if you want to pursue it further, you'd have to have a similar sound to what's out there. And what we had wasn't really ready. So he put me in touch with a producer in Nashville called Jeff Silverman. And he took on the song. We did one song first, a song called Four Court Flowers. It's on the EP. And then he said, if you do a 5-song EP, they'll promote that. And he signed me up.
So you signed up, and your songs are played all across the States?
Yeah.
The UK, Australia. I mean, you're big.
Well, I don't know how
big. Country western scene.
It started, I think, on the 22nd of January. That's when, I think that was the date the EP went off. And yeah, it was picked up all around, yeah. It was picked up in Ireland. Funnily enough, I think it was picked up more outside of Ireland than it was inside of Ireland initially. It's doing well now here as well. It's on Dublin radio stations in Donegal. It's been played in Wexford over the last year and a half or so.
Has it been played in the chipper?
Yeah, to a certain extent. People ask me, I used to sing an awful lot in the takeaway, and people ask me, why didn't you sing that much? I said, it's not been funny. By the time I get here, I'm all sung out.
Yeah.
So I don't sing as much in there. But yeah, we play some of this stuff. We have the CD there as well and stuff, and the poster up.
Shane, you've been involved with this fella for how long?
It must be 2 years now, 2.5 years, something on that length anyway.
And even though some of the members in the band may change, you're the mainstay.
I'm stuck with him, unfortunately, yeah.
You can't get rid of me.
Okay, and you're playing bass?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to perform a song for us in just a sec, boys.
Yeah.
What's that? Tell us
Well,
the
this
story
song is
behind
called Not the Only One. Some of the songs that I write, they are about experiences or things that I've seen. Some of the songs I just try and imagine a story, and sometimes the song goes that way, sometimes it doesn't. This song is basically about a couple, the man's wife, she's not happy in the relationship, and normally that's the story, but eventually he's actually got sick of it as well. So that's why it's called She's Not the Only One. He's tired of it as well.
Okay. Well, we're going to hear that in just a couple of minutes. From now, what are the plans?
Well, at the moment, like I said, the EP is out on the radio, and the plan now is to try and arrange some kind of a tour. I mean, Stephen, he was asking me what our interests are in touring, especially given the economic side of things at the moment. It's difficult to make a living as a musician, and it's even difficult to sell things as a musician because obviously people download stuff an awful lot now. So it's touring, live performances is the way to go. Our biggest problem, I suppose, to date was that most bars and pubs, they want to hear cover songs of other people's music that they can sing along to, rather than some man with a guitar of music they've never heard in their life. So that was why kind of we pursued this to a certain extent, to kind of go on our own thing, on our own name, and try and have people come to see us rather than someone else's songs.
Okay. And I think it's the weekend after next you're doing a benefit night? Yeah,
we're doing a fundraiser down in the Riverbank in Wexford. It's for a chap called Kenyon Myler. He died in Australia there not long ago. And obviously the costs of bringing someone back from Australia is huge. And I suppose even pursuing the court case or whatever, going over there is going to be huge as well, and cost-wise. So I know the family. Kenny's uncle and aunt, they're involved in the band. So I spoke to them about playing in a fundraiser. So that's on the 22nd of March. And we're playing there. So we have a 5-piece band
Friday week
that day.
Okay, and Shane, of course, will be there.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to get you to play for us in just a sec. But before, we've got to close the show first. So don't forget, folks, if you've missed any of today's programme, you can catch it online at tv3.ie/3.
On tomorrow's show, the SDLP politician receiving death threats and bullets in the post. Assembly member Conal McDevitt will be with us.
We'll be talking to two different people about emigration. One lady who's moved home after 30 years abroad, and a former GAA footballer unable to find work for himself and his family.
Plus, rugby star Alan Quinlan will be telling us how he's tackled depression. But for now, the Midday Girls are up next, and we're going to leave you with up-and-coming country singer Graham Murray, accompanied by Shane Jordan, performing Not the Only One. Take it away, please.
What we have is not working. It's been like that for a while. Every day it's getting harder to even make you smile. One day I'm your knight in shining armor. Another day I'm a jerk. And we've tried to talk about it. Nothing seems to work. 'Cause you're not the only one who can't sleep at night. Not the only one. Deep down you know I'm right. Not the only one. Things are walking at that door. Not the only one anymore. Well, these arguments we're having, Lord, you know, isn't right. One day you'll say I'm the man for you. Then we'll have a fight about some stupid thing that happened, or the way your day went. And I just can't take this anymore, 'cause you now is spent. You're not the only one who can't sleep at night. Not the only one. Deep down you know I'm right. Not the only one. Things are walking at that door. Not not the only one anymore. Not the only one who's wondering what to do. Not the only one simply hasn't got a clue. Not the only one knows it shouldn't be this tough. Not the only one who's had enough. Not the only one who's had enough.